Okay, so I'm going to demo a couple songs here using the Joyo Voodoo Octave. I'm not going to go through settings. I'm going to talk about settings for a minute. I had the mid cut on, not the normal, so I'll have to try normal in another video. I had fuzz at pretty much all the way, 3 o'clock. That toggle being mid cut, I had that on. And then, here we go again. Fuzz over here, 3 o'clock. Had the tone rolled off a little bit and the volume mid. Didn't use the octave up button. That's the big disappointment about this pedal. Of course, I could have known about that if I had gone and looked at some demos. Here's the fuzz itself. Okay, so when I bought it, it says Octave, Voodoo Octave, and then it talks about fuzz, you know. So I thought it meant literally that it was going to octavize my guitar, which I had an idea how that your basic octaver effect will sound. And then I thought it was going to just dump a lot of fuzz on top of that. But as it turns out, it's got a little octave button, and as far as I can tell, it really doesn't do anything. But this is a great fuzz box, I've decided. I was disappointed until I'm gonna make some videos here that follow this little talk. A couple of videos with this in just exactly these settings. Oh, I was trying to get a shot of that toggle down mid-cut. The toggle. Okay. So I just played through a couple songs with it. And the monoprice. I played on a monoprice, as you'll see. And here I play on a monoprice California Classic into a monoprice 15-watt amp with the gain about mid. The drive gain, I forget what the word is on the amp. And so somebody mentioned, by the way, that these amps look like they're Laney Cubs, and they do have about the same specs, except that they seem to be about $150 cheaper, about $400 versus $230, as far as I can tell. The amplifier enclosure on the Cub is a little bit different, but if you look at the controls across the top, they're identical. Okay, anyway, so I had the gain at 7. I had low, mid, treble, all neutral. I had the volume just over 2, which is about 9 o'clock. And then it was just the guitar and the amp and the Voodoo Octave pedal. That was it. And the reason I went ahead and did these songs was because, man, this thing just grabs. This pedal can grab some harmonics, man. You check it out. I think, I was disappointed. See, I just got a customer service message from the people who were selling this box, and they were asking if they could do anything. And I was about to shoot back, well, could you send me a different Joyo pedal? I'll send this one back. And then I thought, no, I'll go and plug it in, one last time, and let's really listen to it. Just it and the amp, not a bunch of other stuff, not a bunch of other pedals. And I was pleasantly surprised. Obviously, fuzz is not for everybody. But I'd have to say, man, the price point. What is this thing, about $37? Joyo makes some good pedals. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary, but man, everything they do that I've bought, they have more expensive pedals, but everything seems to be about between 30 and $40. And I've warmed up to every one of these pedals. If I haven't liked it immediately right out of the box, then coming back to it and listening to it again, I've liked it. And another thing about it is the knobs. I know they have an Iron Man series of mini pedals or whatever, but just on these standard pedals, ergonomically, or in their form factor, these are very well designed, and they're solid. They're solid. Okay. So that's my little Joyo thing. I like this pedal. It's a good one. But I have to say, I don't think I'm ever going to hit that octave up button again. I don't hear it. I just don't hear that. But I do hear, wow, wow. Yeah, okay. All right, try to enjoy these if you're into it. I'm going to have this as part of a playlist and 2 songs that I just did on the guitar parts for. Okay. Princess Singer and Nanobots, old staples of mine, in my set list. These would be like probably in no particular order, number 1 and 2 of my signature songs. So I guess it's appropriate that the Voodoo Octave got the call. Okay.